the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. A lovely bit of skill. And he passes it long. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Raspadori. Can he latch on to this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. In with the challenge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Sané. Threads one in. There's the delivery. Bilbao have their third corner.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Looking to play him in. And the shot! It's there! Italy are back in business! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15.
Time for a change of
Número
personnel.
23.
That has
Número
certainly
22.
made things interesting.
Número 9.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to
Número
come down
20.
to how badly they want to win
Entran
this.
número 7. Número
That is
18.
good strength.
Número 87.
Drop
Número
the
20.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his
Convertido en el
teammates,
minuto
how dare you doubt
87.
me?
Número 24.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bilbao take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Tonali.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Bilbao clearly now in lead preservation mode. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way past. He's going all the way! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bilbao leave it. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football.
Everyone,
and proud to be
please
dished up a
welcome to the
feast of
field
it.
our players.
The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Matches Nunes finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
I would say, Peter, he's equally useful with and without the ball.
And
He's
this is
a
now
good
the
leader
Bulls
too,
lineup.
setting the tone for the rest of the team. So he's going to make an impact in most matches, I would think.
Number 13.
They'll certainly be
William
leaning heavily on him.
Number 6.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
There's the whistle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Savinho proves just a little bit too strong. Could try cutting inside here. And that's played. Linton! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flings in across. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. They're urging him to shoot, and he's managed to shot a goal! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 8 minutes is number 20, Little Messi. Little Messi. Little Messi.
So, a breakthrough already. Brazil finding their passes. And it's Linton. Bilbao leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Savinho. He's had it taken off him. Can he latch on to this? That's been intercepted. Douglas Luiz. Marquinhos. And Gabriel. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's not gone well. Now it's João Pedro. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Across it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Yildiz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in, gets his head on it! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Saliba. Chouameni. Yildiz. Matches Nunes. Diaz going face to face with his great rival. Shifting it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Spread it left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bruno Guimaraes, out to the right. Savinho might just make this. And it's Joelinton. For Joelinton, played out towards the right wing.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Diaz threads one in. Now it's Kane. Now it's Yildiz. And that pass just didn't quite work. Douglas Luiz. It's a really well-measured ball. Savinho in acres of space out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He is through here.
That's good play from him.
Diaz. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Davis. Adams. And the whistle goes for half-time. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only
Everyone,
things lacking.
please welcome our players to
On
the
the evidence
field.
of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Bilbao have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. And Savinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Real chance here. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Yildiz wins the duel this time. Douglas Luiz spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Bilbao are still that goal to the good. Neymar gets into a good position. That pass isn't the best. Adams. And it's Nunez. Chouameni. And
The
Hakimi.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
Almost an hour gone. And here's Yildiz. He's had a shot! He scores! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really cool way to get away. Yes, the movement is very good, but the defence had a great release.
Yildiz! Yildiz!
Bilbao are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. There's good running with the ball. Davis being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Nunez. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And this is Kane. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Not
Nunes. Just eases him off the ball. It's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nunes. Tchouaméni. And this is Kane. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Marquinhos. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's João Pedro. Davis. And it's Nunez. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Diaz. And it's beyond the defence. Hakimi plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Savinho. Bilbao have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Tchouaméni knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's João Pedro. Bilbao needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luis does really well to win the
There
ball
will be
there.
1 minute added time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was
Señoras
and
y
how it
señores,
always will be.
bienvenidos al partido de
Feel
hoy.
it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Colours
Los
vivid
jugadores
and
están
vibrant,
entrando al
songs
campo de
loud
juego.
and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Arevalo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bilbao with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. He's in a great position. Goes for a shot! Uruguay have the chance to go the other way. There's good running with the ball. The Arrascaeta. Bagz. That pass has been well intercepted. Rankine. That has been swung wide. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. And he passes it long. Batistuta. And the shot! That's really well cleared. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, super ball. And he shoots! Spread out to the left. Neymar. No goals as yet. That's Eze. Quality ball. Neymar. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass to do it.
Ugarte. Nandez. Tries to play it through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Ligt. Out to the left it goes. And it's Eze. And it's Gerrard. Hernandez. He's in a good position here. Real chance! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Convertido en el minuto 28. Número 3.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Hernandez stood his ground strongly. Bilbao are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Half an hour played now. Ugarte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hernandez. Araujo. And it's Jimenez. Bilbao are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Played in. And that's the keeper's ball. Eze. Bilbao are looking to break at pace. And here's Eze. Would have been some goal.
Eze certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Oliveira. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
This might spell danger. He is just caressing the ball. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small. Playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Bilbao can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. And here's Nunez. Out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. Played into the box. And it's claimed by the keeper. That could spell trouble. Gerrard. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot. And it's Eze. Driving through the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it hits a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bilbao are still that goal to the good. It's a pretty loose pass. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's a... He's having a shot! It's in! Uruguay are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
has certainly made things interesting.
La cantidad de
Well, this is to be
espectadores de este
expected,
partido
Peter, when you've got
fue de
two strong teams of fairly equal
80.953.
standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ugarte. Nandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gets into some space. Now the cross. Cleared away.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Torres. Now it's Darwin. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ugarte. He will play for Torres. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Szoboszlai. And it's Messi. Opts for safety. Beckenbauer. And it's Gerrard. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. He's looking wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! He scores! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at
Convertido
the
en el minuto
goalkeeper.
76. Número 14.
Uruguay can make their change now with a break in play.
Cambio.
Well, the stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
So we have
Número
a breakthrough.
14.
Now how will
Número
things develop
10.
from here?
All
Messi.
their effort pays off in the
Número
end. It just
18.
took that extra bit of
Número
dynamism
8.
to get them the goal they craved.
Entran número 20.
Uruguay
Número
really
21.
are showing all the
Número
necessary
15.
urgency, but it's
Número
potency they
17.
need.
Número 4.
He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. That is good alertness. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Hernandez. Vitz. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
That is lovely. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve.
Summerslide! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage.
Se
They need to get the
agregarán
ball
5
in the
minutos
mixer
al
and
tiempo
quickly.
reglamentario.
Torres. 5 minutes to add. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. That's a good ball out wide. Could move up a gear here. And here's Nunez. He's found a way through. It's a really well-measured ball. No, he's not getting past him there. His chance for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hernandez. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Señoras y
clear
señores,
evening. The
bienvenidos al
conditions
partido
contributing
de
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is
Los
Jim
jugadores
Bagz.
están en-
A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
There's a sharp little ball here. Neymar, and they can counter here. That's a good run down the left. Ball looks a good one. And a chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so
Convertido en el minuto
precise,
7.
the finish
Número
sumptuous.
8.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Bilbao break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post. No way through, so back it comes. Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Good read, needed to be. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hops for safety. Beckenbauer. And it's Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, shooting chance! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing is crisp and sharp.